Lots of talk in the wake of the final race of the weekend at Teretonga Park with a delay that we had to work through with lots of good volunteer officials and so on. We spoke with many of the teams and drivers at that time. We endeavoured to catch up with Josh Greenland from the Castrol Toyota Formula Regional Oceania Trophy. He's their category manager, but you were understandably very busy at that time. Can we tackle a couple of things? Firstly, I think people would like to know about the rules regarding the help that we perhaps get from some of our volunteers that are, on corners and assisting cars when they're off track. What happens there?
Yeah, so we obviously acknowledge there's some gaps in the regulations with the new regulations this season. So we're working on those. But yeah, the assistance that was allowed met the rules at the end of the day. Yeah.
Fundamentally, I think probably worth clarifying there. It's a little bit like track limits, isn't it? So if they're not actually assisted on the bitumen, if they're obviously helped out of damp grass and things like that, that's okay, but then it's under their own steam from there. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely, yeah. So no mechanical assistance and not being assisted on the track. So the track limits are the white line.
Okay. In the stoppage, obviously there's a bit to work through around an incident and then, changeable weather conditions and so on. Some cars were pushed back up the track and into the pit lane. Just walk us through and clarify the procedure on that one.
Yeah, so all teams had the opportunity to come into the pits when the red flag was shown. Everyone obviously decided to go to the control line. So yeah, it's obviously a new procedure. So yeah, there were some learnings from everyone from that. But at the end of the day, safety is paramount to us and priority number one. So yeah, how we got to where we got to maybe could have been a little bit cleaner, but at the end of the day, the result was what we needed.
Well done. Can I then, there's a bit of chat around the fact that we only were able to squeeze in 3 races out of the schedule 4 at Invercargill, but a big commitment from you guys to ensure that we get the full planned summer schedule of racing in, and that means you've got a bit of news in relation to what's going to happen on Friday here. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, so we are obviously holding round 3, race 3 Friday evening at Highlands, so it's a lot to do for the teams, including ourselves, TGRNZ team, yourself. So it's going to be a big push on Friday, but I mean, it's going to be great for the spectators at the end of the day. More racing here.
That's exactly right. So your weekend for the Napa New Zealand Grand Prix just got even bigger and better. What that means is race 3, which we had to postpone, obviously at Invercargill last weekend, as you just heard Josh say, will happen here at Cromwell at Highlands Motorsport Park. 5:20 on Friday. If you tune in around 5 p.m. New Zealand time, that would be great. We're going to be live and local, of course, on Sky Sport in New Zealand, on Fox and KO in Australia, and of course on YouTube all around the world. Josh, thank you very much for updating us on the state of play.
No worries. Thank you.